what's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And what you need to do is watch my recap on the Jason Lee and Chrisean interview because it had folks in their feelings. But as predicted at the end of my live, I said Chrisean and Blueface have been quiet for an entire day. That means that they are in each other's face and they are hunching. Mystical Pisces hasn't talked, but one thing I will say in closing, Blueface was in Miami, Chrisean was in Miami, and it's been a day and we haven't heard neither one of them say nothing. And what we know about when both of them is silent is that they in each other's face. So I think right now they in each other's face because both of them is radio silent right now. Because he was heavy on throwing subs when she wasn't in his face, and she was heavy on, responding or trying to do whatever to get his reaction. And it has been a full 24 hours. I just looked at my phone that both of them have been silent. So they with each other right now, and that's my word. And we're gonna hear the receipts as soon as she get mad at him or whatever and call it out. And 24 hours later, after he's done nutting and wiping his off of the sheets and bouncing, now Chrisean is going off again because he is back embarrassing her on the internet after being made available, even though he does not take care of his child. Now, after he watched the Jason Lee interview, he had a couple of tweets to get off of his chest, and this is what he said. He said, "A lie will always go further than the truth. It's more exciting. You openly admit to playing somebody to get where you want to be, but somehow you are the victim that got played when you got to where you wanted to be. Makes zero sense. That's a hell of a contradiction. That's like me coming to rob you, but you end up robbing me, and I call the police and say it's been a robbery." The way I see it, all parties involved were adults, fully aware of their actions and accepting of what's happening. Nobody denied knowingly and willingly participating after all of the train of events. So acting dumb, playing dumb, sounds dumb when it's all said and done. And then he said, everyone won in the end. Rock is able to fend for herself. Me and Jaden are exactly where we want to be. Everyone is doing better than they've ever done. What's the problem for real? Of course, I watched the BS. It's all about me. And I'm literally watching an adult say they was loyal riding for me, but playing me the entire time at the same time. And I lost brain cells trying to make that make sense. So after Blueface said this, Chrisean went on a rant saying that Blueface just was eating her box. He was just in her face. And then she goes on to basically be mad at the fact that he doesn't do for his child. And I feel like if you're going to be mad about a person not doing for your child, you need to be mad about the person not doing for your child before you open up your legs. If all the man wants from you is your snatch box, child, let me just roll what she had to say, and then I'll be back.
Bro, the fuck is wrong with this stupid ass? Stop speaking on my name. Going online and tweeting is pissing me the off. Look, I deleted it. No, you ain't delete shit. You still over there trying to get some clout. Talking about I'm clout chasing. Bitch, I am the clout. How am I clout chasing? I miss you every fucking time they ask about you, bro. I wear you on my fucking neck. I still rep your weird ass. What clout? If I had a weird heart posture and I cared about how people was getting success off my name, I would be like purposely trying to avoid everything that. I mean, I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, everybody's trying to have their fucking family just fed. Like, niggas trying to feed their family. So if we all got one thing in common, and that's feeding our family, I don't give a fuck how a nigga get up off their ass. But you're not about to sit up on the phone and get the beefing with me on Twitter because I blocked you. We was just cool before I blocked you. And then I didn't block you just because I blocked you because I realized you went through my phone. Because bitch, give me your phone. Let me start deleting shit out your phone. Let me delete that sex tape we just made. Like, let me. Like, boy, stop being a fucking weird ass bitch. Keep it P. Keep going on rants. What you going on rants when you married? Just tell the bitch, give a ring back. The fuck? Because clearly your focus is not on one bitch. It's on me. All your focus, Blueface, is on one female. It's not on your daughter. It's not on your mother. It's on Chrisean Rock. That's simple. You over here trying to pretend? That's cool. I don't want to let know that I with you. You a clown. But you're not about to sit up and be tweeting. Like I didn't just block your dumb ass for going in my phone and deleting shit. Like, the fuck? Then he like, why you recording this phone call? Bro, I'm done giving you clout like that. I don't gotta prove that you're a fucking liar. Bitch, you're a liar. Like, what? Stop doing that comparison shit, bro. I can't even make another Chrisean if I wanted to, bro. This is God. He literally watched the interview while I was asleep. Went through my phone. Deleted our thread. I don't know what else he went through. I don't know what he sent to his phone. I don't know what he did. I wake the up. He eating my pussy. I knew something was fishy with that. Like, okay, you ain't just wake me up eating pussy like that. We just like 8 times. He just nutted like 8 times. Like, I'm confused though, cause when I got mad for him going through my phone and deleting shit, you gonna go on Twitter and start tweeting lies again? Like, what is wrong with your weird ass? Something's wrong with him. Then he like, I don't know what to do with you, and boy, you don't know what to do with yourself. You all over the place, Blueface. You are. You know damn well you don't want to be married. You know damn well. Then you talking about I want you back home. Why you saying all that shit? What you saying all that shit for? You want me back home. Why is you saying shit like that? Like, why, okay, why sit up online and say this ain't your son? But no, it's your son. Why do you sit up around and be like, I'm married, but telling me to come back home? Like, that's the other thing. Like, I'm about to slap the shit out of you, bro. Oh, God, bro. We not cool. That's why you blocked. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Over here mad because I'm mad. How do you get mad after I get mad? Bitch, you was wrong for going through my fucking phone and deleting shit. Fuck, I'm not in your phone telling you to delete me out your phone. Be like, I watched the interview. You show everybody what I be saying. Bro, nobody showing shit. All I said is you just cap. That's it. I showed how cap you was. Now, what's this tweet saying on Twitter? I swear to God, bro, somebody go delete that on Twitter.
All right, so y'all see, basically she said that she was willing to be messing with him on the down low, and she was going to be a happy side chick as long as he didn't throw Jaden up in her face. Now, the fact that he watched the interview and he wanted to put on for the internet and throw Jaden up in her face again, that's what set her off. Now, the next part of her live, she is going to weaponize him not being a father to Junior as if she didn't know that before she opened up her legs. And that is where she needs to have some accountability that y'all claim she have, but she does not. Okay, if you so standing on business and you really care about what he do for Junior, your Kuda Cat would have been drier than a Sahara desert. It wouldn't have even got a lick of moisture for him because he don't do right by your kids. So don't get mad and now you want to weaponize him being a deadbeat. Before you open up your legs, you should have made him do right by your child. But because you're competing, you know what? Let me roll it.
I don't know how you rocking, but nigga, I got a kid. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, what's up? And it's not just my kid, it's your kid too. What? Let's revisit this conversation. Why you a deadbeat ass father? Cause you all on live. It be niggas around you. I don't want that around my son. Then change the situation, bro. And I don't have just niggas around me. They're my friends and family. The fuck? Nobody pick up my son, act like father.
And what she means by change the situation, she means come be with me, let's be a family so that I don't have nobody else around. And that's the translation on that.
It be niggas around you. I don't want that around my son. Then change the situation, bro. And I don't have just niggas around me. Stepdaddy. They don't act like father or stepdaddy. So what are you worried about? He even bought a baby a fucking pamper. What the fuck is you mad about? Who he's around? Who's taking care of him? You're not taking care of shit, though. That's the other thing. You acting like you sit like a case of fucking wipes and Pampers. Now you can pop your shit. You ain't sending shit, so stop popping your shit. And stop acting like what you acting like.
Okay, so as you see that, she is happy to blast that he was snatching on her Cookie Monster and she had her Cookie Monster in his face, but wants to complain about him not doing for the child. And for me, this is the prime example of a person who wants the man more than they care about what's going on with their child, period. Okay, and the saga continues. Now, like I told y'all, they are quiet when they are in each other's face. And I believe that they was in each other's face. But according to Blueface is denying all of it. He is claiming that he did not put the nutter butter on her and wipe it off and walk out the door. He is claiming that she's only saying that to make Jaden mad. Part of what he's saying, I believe. I believe the part that he says about how all of the club stuff happened, which I'm going to read to y'all in a second. But I don't believe the part that he didn't put the nutter butter on her cookie snatcher. I don't believe that part at all, period. I believe her when she say that he came and dropped some nut off, and she allowed it, and she mad because she thought they was going to be happily ever after on the low, and she was going to be the happy side chick, and he was going to, be cool, kumbaya. But he embarrassed her like always, period, and she's the only one that is surprised. So this is what he had to say. He said, me and Rock don't have hanky-panky. I don't know why she keeps saying that other than to make Jaden mad. Somebody around her should tell her it don't even sound cool saying that. And then he ain't even do nothing for your baby. So he ain't get your baby Pampers, but you still letting him hunch? That don't even sound like the truth. Nobody is that silly. Obviously, her saying we hunched is to keep her clout chasing storyline. Now, again, I don't believe that part, but I do believe the rest. Now, this is what he said as it pertains to the club. He says, y'all want to know the real tea? She followed me to Miami, stayed in the same hotel as me. She know I only stay at the Fountain Blue. Found out I was at the party from Bobby Light's messy behind. So she came and got a section next to mine. Walks in to come stand with me like we cool. I politely declined and she started crying, ran to the bathroom and gave her pennon away and I left. End of story. Now, if you hear her talk about how the club situation happened, it really lines up with what he said. Basically, he said, listen, she was there. She tried to get me to notice her. I didn't notice her. She got mad. She gave the pendant away. Now, when you listen to her version of events, she pretty much says that in so many words without saying that in so many words. Listen up.
He went to Carisha party. I went there. They didn't know I was even in the building. They knew that Blue was there. So they sat my table next to Blueface table. So he looked at me trying to play it off like, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, all right, cool. We can act like we don't know each other. That's cool. I don't know how far and long that's going to last. So, bam. He acted the way he moved. So he moved to the DJ booth. The night just going on and shit. When my song come on, the diss track come on, I just start turning up, and then the people start turning up at the party. So then, yeah, he was still there, but he was somewhere in the cut, hiding. So he left the party. Remind you, bro, I'm still in the party. So I'm doing this twerk on test with Chrisean and shit. Like, help her, like. So they was trying to do a twerk. I added another $500 to the winner. Like, I was like, I got another $500 on top of a Chrisean $500. Whoever gonna win the twerk contest gonna win $1,000. I'm doing all the fucking little Halloween games and shit before I leave. Nigga. So, first I called him like, what was that about? Oh, all right, bet. Cool. So, he like, you know where I'm going. I said, all right, bet. Whatever. His energy was trying to make me feel like I have to chase after this nigga. I hung the fuck up, went back in the motherfucking club, and started partying more. Then, I'm sober and shit. I can't drink with everybody, so it get boring. So I turned up a little more, and then went to my room. But I was in my car in front of the hotel. He's blowing up my phone, like telling me where he's at and all that.
Period. So I believe his version of events as it pertains to the club, and that makes sense as to why she wanted to run and give her pendant away. And when it comes to her version of events of how after the fact he nutted and dropped some nut off, I believe that part of the story. So both of them tell truths and both of them tell lies. Okay, so after that, the saga continued. So he basically proclaimed that she was lying about them meeting up and linking up. He claims that he went to the club, he paid her dust, and he left her on red, and he never even saw her after the fact. Well, Chrisean said that he deleted her messages, and she came back to say that her fans had showed her how to retrieve the messages, and so on and so forth. So he responded and he said, the receipt queen ain't got no receipts all of a sudden. Pinocchio emoji. So to that, she replied and she said, B, you forgot recently deleted? Now what? Thanks to fans, they showed me how to recover deleted messages. So we waited about an hour to get any type of receipt, proof. It may have been an hour, maybe been two, because this video that I have been editing, child, it has been developing while I'm editing it, and it's been more and more and more and more and more. So anyways, so we waited a little bit in between, and she finally came with a receipt, but that was before he provoked her to actually show a receipt. He says, post the receipts, post the receipts. Make sure you post times and dates. We want receipts, not coupons. Okay? So she went and she showed messages and she said, I told you where I was going. You ended up leaving after they played my song. I asked for the room number. You sent it and was waiting till I got done having fun. I told you on the phone how you made me feel. I literally blocked you after Lincoln. I left you this morning to catch my flight. You started tweeting like a female because you thought deleting messages was going to save you and you could lie. Basically, she then dropped the messages of where she let him know that she just landed. She told him that she was going to the Chrisean party. And she asked him, the guy who does not do anything for her child at all, what his room number is. Hello, hello, hello. And then to that, he replied and he says, my phone died. I'm finna lay down. I hit you back, but you probably own one. Turn up. Good night. And then he sent the room number. So to that, she said, I'm getting McDonald's. Okay. And so we all know what happens after that. Now, after she dropped this receipt, we was waiting for more receipts. Okay, so it took him about an hour, maybe two, to come up with his excuse as to why he was giving her his room number, why he was communicating with her, and why. So he came up with an excuse, and I don't think he thought it all the way through because it didn't make no nan bit of sense. So he said the following. He says, you got us hyped thinking you had some receipts and posted a coupon. Shaking my head. Okay. So then he goes on to say, I knew it was bait, so I flaked. I was a little woozy when I sent that room number and took it back in the same minute. You ain't have to do all this fake like I deleted your messages. No wonder you text me out the blue asking why I deleted your text thread. If you was with me in the room, post a pic or something. We know you'd have a pic of me sleep or some real receipts. So in the messages, he showed his side of the messages, and his side of the messages backed up what she already said, because his side of the messages corroborate that he was in her phone and he deleted something, because she was asking him why he deleted messages. And it's like, boy, you didn't think this whole lie through all the way. So he showed his side. It shows that she told him that she just landed, blah, blah, blah. So then he posted that, she was probably turning up. And then he posted the room number, which showed that he claims he deleted it a minute later. Like, that makes a difference. Like, he didn't answer the phone and tell her when she was on her way. Anyways, period. So then it shows her side because he wasn't answering. So 4:30 a.m. it says, I'm getting McDonald's. You phony. You made me feel lucky. I thought you wanted to see me. Girl, she felt lucky that a man who don't claim her child, don't do nothing for her child, is disowning her child and acts like child, period. She felt lucky that he wanted to give her an iota of attention. So she's like, oh my God, you made me feel lucky. I thought you wanted to see me. And then the message is in. So at this point, anybody with an iPhone, y'all know what happened. She called him. Okay. He picked up. He told her, hey, I'm still up. Come through. Boom. They go. They hunch. Okay. Following the timeline. And then the messages pick back up once they leave each other's sight. So once she leaves from in front of his face and she realized he deleted the messages, she wrote, why you delete our thread? That was the only picture I had of my social and ID, plus the music files. And do you want me to order you food, Papa? I'm not sure if you're up yet. Why you go through my phone? I thought we wasn't doing ish like this. Okay. And so it says, just got up. What are you doing? So he replies to her, asking him why he deleted the why he deleted the messages and all of that. He replies and says, I just got up. What are you doing? She says, respond to my text. And I ordered you fixing snappers. Okay. And then she shows the order. And then she says, or what you want, baby? Because I don't know. Okay. And so she's catering to this man's needs who just deleted all this important stuff out of her phone. And she's continuing to cater to him up until he blasts her on social media. So in between these messages, he went to social media flexing, and then that's why she wanted to reveal the tea of the situation. And that's pretty much what it is on what it's going to be.
I block you for 20 minutes. You go on fucking Twitter, start tweeting in line. Fuck you. And your tweet. And then I called him like, the fuck is you tweeting for? Delete that. And I'm telling him what to delete because he got me fucked up. This bitch ass nigga is still annoying as because, bro, stop playing. Like, what the fuck? Would me pull up and beat you and your bitch ass? Remind you still gotta fly in. I could beat you to your house before you get to your house and whoop that bitch ass. You keep playing with me, but keep using her name. For what? Tell her to get up off her ass and go do something viral. Isn't the song already viral? Go do a fucking TikTok. Stop trying to mix and mash. Like, why? Because when I get to mixing and mashing my niggas, you gonna be mad.
So in addition to all of the drama of the receipts, she also, as you just seen, threatened to put the pause on Jaden. But like I told y'all in my video, I said she is going to go all out her way to prove a point to Jaden, to drive a wedge and all of that. Because if she was really about her son, like she claims, oh, I miss my son, I love my son, my son, blah, blah. If she really was standing on that and she put her son first, there's no way that a man that's not doing right by her son would ever be in her face, in between her legs, or anything like that. But because her agenda, it supersedes her son, she wants to prove a point to social media and to Jaden that he will put his nutter butter in her, that she's willing to allow a man who does not do right by her son to come in between her legs, just so that she can try to get another baby as currency to show what her value is to him, when she doesn't realize you can't go off of what they tell you. You go off what they actions show. A man could tell you, ooh, this is my pussy, this is my pussy, this is my pussy all day. But what is his action showing you? What is his action showing you every time you don't open up that checkbook? Okay? If he love you so much, is he loving you without his condition being that checkbook being open? Does he love you so much without conditions? Let me know some, child. So that's why I said she took no accountability in her Jason Lee interview, because at the end of the day, if you take accountability for the things and the way that things have transpired, accountability comes with changed behavior and acknowledging the part that you did wrong, the error in your ways, and you correct those. If you're continuing to do the same things that you claim you're being accountable for, you ain't taking accountability for nothing. You're continuing on the same path, you're doing the same thing, and you're on the same agenda. It's the same crock of BS as always, as ordered. And the saga will continue. The situation will continue until Jaden wisens up and leaves and dips. The reason why this is intriguing for him is because he feels like, you my side chick, give me your money, and he feels like a pimp. That dynamic is exciting to him. When Jaden gets fed up and she bounces, that is not going to excite him anymore. And like I told y'all in previous videos, girl number 3 will enter into the chat. Okay, so we're going to continue popping our popcorn and seeing how this situation plays out, because at the end of the day, nobody wins in this situation. It's nasty. If I was Jaden Alexis, how dare you? He would definitely be seeing about me, period. Even if I'm open to my man getting his wee-wee wet, his wee-wee would never be wet to Chrisean. And the fact that he still keep playing in her face with a girl that he knows is going to expose everything and make Jaden look silly, he would have severe consequences. But the thing about it is, both of these women like the money, cars, clothes, fame. They like the attention. They like the clout. They like the notoriety that it brings to be associated with him. Because at the end of the day, a lot of her fans claim that he needs her to be relevant. If you look at when she makes the vlogs, it's because she's talking about him. They need each other to be relevant. Without each other and both of them on their own, they're not interesting. Okay, we're interested in the train wreck. We're interested in how low they will go. We're interested in how low below the belt they will go. What trifling, grimy thing will they do next? That's what we're interested in. So alone, when it's positive, when it's, oh God, this, God, that God stuff only lasts when it's convenient. Okay, it only lasts when it's convenient, because it's back to trifling ways as soon as the child. I'm going to just end right there, child, because y'all don't hear me, though. Y'all claim I'm a hater because I see through the BS, baby. And we're going to be on the next one. All right, y'all. Peace.